Hi guys, welcome to the Stephen Mendes channel. Today we've done a whistling patch and we want you to hear it and we want you to experience it for yourself and see how to make it and how many modules of your wonderful .com synthesizer are required to make it. Explaining the use of our multiple. The top multiple is used for the LFO, the middle multiple is used for the pitch, and the bottom multiple is used for the gate. Our pitch multiple goes to the slew limiter input and to the 1 volt per octave input on the state variable filter. The output of our slew limiter goes to the input of our oscillator and the slew amount is set to 0.5. This improves the authenticity of the whistling experience. Our gate multiple feeds the 2 envelope generators and the Q167 LFO. Because our LFO is acting as a delayed LFO, so we need to use the gate input. The heart of the whistling experience is the Q167 LFO, which is acting as a delayed LFO. Please note well the settings. We have it on low and 6.2 for the frequency. We have it on triangle wave and the center position for the polar switch. Notice our sustain, decay and amplitude settings carefully. Notice we have the amplitude set to 3/4, as I explained in my LFO++ video how to do the settings on this Q167++ module. We are only dealing with delayed amplitude here, not the speed is constant. The output of our LFO is going to our oscillator. Notice we have the oscillator set to the 8-foot range and it's tuned. And the LFO is going into our linear frequency input and the level is set to 1.6, as you can see here in the video. The 1 volt per octave, of course, is coming from the slew limiter, and we're taking the triangle output and sending it to our filter. It's going into the input of our state variable filter. Using our filter in the low pass mode, and notice the settings of relevance here at the top. The center frequency is set to 2.4 and the variable level is set to +1, and the variable level input is the one coming from the envelope generator. The 1 volt per octave one is coming from the pitch. Our VCA arrangement is our classic dual VCA, where the one on the right is controlling the modulation and the one on the left is being controlled by the envelope generator. So once again, notice that the one with the envelope generator has both of its knobs at 0, and the one that's controlling the modulation, we have the gain set to 6 and the control number 1 level set to 4.2. As far as the plug-up system is concerned, we have the low pass output going into signal input 1 of our modulation. The low pass output of our filter is going into signal input 1 of our modulation VCA, and the output of our modulation VCA is going to signal input 1 of our envelope generator controlled VCA. The control signal, of course, for our the control input 1 of our modulation VCA is connected to our LFO multiple, and the control input 2 of our EG VCA, EG controlled VCA, is of course connected to our envelope generator. Finally, we look at our envelope generator settings. The one on the right controls the VCA and the one on the left controls the filter. In either case, the attack is set to 3.4, the decay is set to 8, the sustain is set to maximum of 10 in both cases, and the only one where there is a difference in the setting is the release. The release on the amplitude, which of course is the VCA, is 3.8, and the release time on the filter is 8. Well folks, thanks for watching the Stephen Mendes channel. We hope you enjoy building our patches, and if you've not yet bought your synthesizer from synthesizers.com, there's still time to do it. Visit their website today and start building your analog modular synthesizer. Thank you for watching the Stephen Mendes channel. See you soon again.